We Trippin' is out.
We trippin'.
We trippin'. That's not gonna be. That's not gonna be the theme song ever.
We trippin'. We trippin'.
You know, I like the music. I like the music as it is. We're not adding lyrics. But We Trippin' has finally come out. We've been filming it for a very, very long time. People just thought we were always gone, which we were.
Right.
But we were actually working.
We were doing it, traveling.
And we
out of here.
We just dropped Cabo. When this airs, I think this will be Laguna Beach is going to come out.
July 6th, I believe, is our date.
Yep. And we are dropping the summer episodes during summer.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
It's amazing.
It's pretty fun, right?
Doesn't give anybody time to go anywhere in the summer. But
initially, we were going to do it a season before so that people can go to these places.
If you're in LA, these are kind of quicker trips that you can go on. Now, our Cabo episode was
a planner.
A bit lavish.
You would need some time. But, I mean, it's funny because the point of We Trippin' was to go somewhere quick and expensive. Right. It just so happened that our first one was a birthday trip, which was a little splurge-ish.
Yeah, our birthdays are a day apart, so we can celebrate all the time.
But we toned down the whole rest of the season. It's like Laguna Beach, Catalina, Miami
was turned up. Idaho, Utah, Wyoming. Shoot.
But that's not summer.
Oh, no, that's not summer.
Yeah.
You're right.
So, I guess. Bless you. Bless you.
Hey, you gave me the devil bless.
So, those were really powerful.
They were. They actually sound like how it's spelled.
I was just thinking that. And it's almost like how comic books, not comic books, the Sunday Funnies do it, where it's lowercase and then chew is super uppercase. You went, chew.
All right, but why was your second blessing lower than the first one, though?
Because it kept getting stronger. I was just like, damn. Bless you.
So then your blessing should be stronger.
I should match the achu. Bless you. Sound like Zeus.
Yes.
All right. So we got some promo in there.
We got some promo in there.
Some summer season We Trippin' promo in there.
I got something for you.
A thread?
No. I do have a thread though.
Okay.
But I wanted to do my 8 seconds. Name 5 Black actresses.
Okay. Viola Davis, Taraji P. Henson, Regina Hall, Regina King. Why did I almost say Lucy Liu? Halle Berry.
Lucy Liu?
I don't know why.
You love Lucy Liu. That's why, but
I used to. That didn't work at all.
Bro, what?
I used to.
You were trying to ching that?
Thought it was gonna be cool.
Yowzers.
Yeah, I was a really big fan around the Charlie's Angels 2 era.
Okay, so did you make it? I think you did.
Oh yeah, 5?
Yeah, I think you got 5.
Come on, I named some
stumbled
really good
with
ones
Lucy
too.
Liu, so you was at 7 seconds
I don't
when
know
you said Halle
who
Berry.
I was about to say.
Are there any Black Lucys?
Not really
in the industry.
Lucy Johnson.
Who's that?
Huh?
Who is Lucy Johnson?
Very prestigious author.
Lucy Jones.
Okay.
Just pick a black last name.
8 seconds.
Oh shit! Wait, I don't need to do this.
Name 5 Korean male actors.
Jang Haksha.
No, done.
Done.
You can't just make somebody up.
Korean actors?
What? What's wrong with that?
I don't know them. That's what.
Damn, you don't watch any Korean films?
I really don't.
Racist.
No.
Racist. It's
No.
the only way you can.
I don't understand that.
All right, let's move on to the threads, you bigot. Don't know any prestigious Korean
All right,
actors.
just give me 3.
Lucy Liu. I'm just kidding. She's not Korean.
Okay.
All right.
So you can't even give me one.
We already went. We already went. Because I know what you were doing. You were trying to be like, oh, wow, you hate black women. You couldn't name 5.
No, I just wanted to see which ones you came up with first.
Persephanii hates Korean men.
I gave you an easy
You hate Korean cinema.
Subject.
It was very easy. And I named
Right.
some really good ones, too.
Yeah, I wanted to see which ones you would come up with. I figured you'd get it. And if you didn't, I was going to be on your ass, sir. Thread time.
Who's my favorite of those? Probably Regina King.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Of those? I think I might go with Taraji of those.
Damn, I did say Taraji.
Uh-huh. I think of that selection. Mm-hmm.
That's tough.
Why you didn't name Beyonce in there?
If I named Beyonce, you wouldn't have counted it.
I would have.
From Goldmember?
Goldmember. She played as Etta James. She played as Carmen. She played in Obsession. Good. She played...
Obsession was not.
Huh?
Obsession wasn't good.
She acted in it, though.
If Beyonce
what
was
the
in
one with Cuba
my
Gooding Jr.?
list, I would get shredded.
What was the one with Cuba Gooding Jr. where she was in the choir?
Oh, Boys in the Hood.
Why did you say that so matter-of-factly?
Why wasn't Beyonce?
Why wasn't she your pick?
She I loved her in Goldmember though.
She was good.
She took off the wetsuit. That was fire.
Dynamite.
Right. Oh. She didn't say that. That's JJ.
Foxy Cleopatra.
And I'm a whole lot of woman.
And I'm a whole lot of woman.
Yeah, baby. That's so crazy he got away with so many Austin Powers movies. I loved Austin Powers, but it's just like on paper, it's so ridiculous.
So my junior high, they filmed the classroom scene from the first Austin Powers at my school. I remember them having the whole side of the school blocked off.
Oh, when he was a kid?
No, he wasn't a kid, but they were in. It was like a yellow background. Like
that was
the
your school?
class. That was my school.
That is pretty cool.
It was really cool.
I went to CSUN, and that's where they filmed Star Trek.
Really?
And we have this big, giant library with columns.
Mm-hmm.
And in the movie, that was their academy.
No
But they
way.
put it in outer space. So there's a shot of them walking up to my library, and there's like planets
I
and
think
shit.
I know what you're talking
There's,
about.
Like planets and shit in the background. I was so proud of that.
Did you have a part in it?
Star Trek?
Yeah.
Hell no.
No? That's not where you got your start?
No, definitely not. I was in college.
You didn't sneak in try to be like a...
Like I was doing botany. In the library. I was reading botany books. Definitely
I would
wasn't
have
even
been
in
trying
entertainment.
to sneak in the background. Who the fuck is that? Get her out of here.
You meant did I get in the shot?
The film.
Oh, no. I mean, those were all action. They didn't just like film on campus and it was just kids like, hey, what's the cameras?
Slid through.
That would have been dope though. All right. Thread time. My thread. Text. Name a place to eat that's nasty as hell, but people hype it up.
Oh, I got one for that.
Already?
Yeah.
You know, I know what most people say. I'm going to cover those, but the slander is unnecessary and unneeded.
You're probably going to hate my answer, too.
Are you an In-N-Out hater?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Cool.
No, but
we'll go over it.
One place that I hate the most, I just absolutely won't eat there. It's very popular.
Ooh, I can't wait. What's your thread?
My thread is worst superhero of all time.
That's why. Okay.
Go.
That's a good one. Do we have to? Okay, so
I'm gonna name the powers too.
I'm assuming you're going into deep comics because, those are the worst ones, and they will never see a movie. Yeah. I'm trying to think of a popular one just so I can.
Think of a popular one.
So people can relate, but I cannot wait.
My
I know
answer,
what one of them is.
you're not gonna like though.
In terms of worst superhero?
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, I know what you're gonna say.
No,
and
you
it's
don't.
not true.
You don't know what I'm gonna say, I promise.
Okay.
I think
I'm excited about both of these.
I think you have
Should we
little
Rosham?
interest in this superhero, and I'm just gonna shut it down.
I'm not. If it's who you're talking about, I'm not taking the slander. I'm gonna do a lot of defending this episode. All right, rock, bomb, scissors.
Okay,
ready? Rock, bomb, scissors, shoot.
Oops.
You did it on the second one. There's no version of the game that goes one shoot.
No, I did two.
You gotta at least.
I did 1, 2.
I mean, you gotta at least do the amount of items
3.
there are.
Okay. Now you know what I was gonna do.
But it's 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Yes.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. You did bomb, and I still lost. You did bomb twice.
No.
You know what's crazy about this game? I'm still trying to figure it out during the 3.
You don't have your answer. You don't have.
I don't have my answer or the layout of the game because I forget which one it replaces. So I knew you did bomb, but I didn't know what bomb blew up. Bomb can blow up scissors too.
No, scissors cuts the wig.
But you could blow up a pair of scissors.
You could.
Probably easier than a rock.
Right.
All right, let's do the superheroes.
All right. So I'm gonna list what people said, and then I'm gonna go over the different powers of some of them, so we understand.
Oh, I have mine.
Okay. Captain Planet, Green Hornet, Stone Boy.
Who's Green Hornet?
I'm
Bruce
gonna
Lee?
go over. No, I thought it was. Wasn't it? It wasn't Ryan Reynolds, was it?
That's Green Lantern.
Oh, who's Green?
Does it say
No.
Green Hornet?
I'm going to go over the Green Hornet's powers.
Okay.
But as far as the actors who play them, I'm not going over that. I'm going
Okay.
over the actual comic book character powers. Somebody said Stone Boy just got tossed at enemies and dropped on them.
Stone Boy?
Stone Boy.
So he was just a stone?
Stone Boy.
He couldn't even throw himself at enemies?
I'm going to go over it. Gold balls.
Okay.
Arm fall off boy.
It's pretty self-explanatory.
Arm fall off boy.
I saw him.
That's the worst name I've ever heard. Okay. Let me start going over some of these. All right. We're going to start with Arm Fall Off Boy.
Oh, okay.
Floyd Belkin, also known as Arm Fall Off Boy or Splitter, is a young hero from the 31st century who failed his tryouts for the Legion of Superheroes and joined the Heroes of Lalor. He has the unique ability to detach his limbs and use them as weapons.
Okay. So it's not just, in my mind, it was one arm, because it was not Arms Fall Off Boy. And I thought that it only fell off. Falling off implies that you're like about to swing and like, oh shit, it falls off. But he can detach. There's a live action of this?
In Suicide Squad.
Oh, he had a feature?
Mm-hmm.
Who's letting this nigga on the team? Why would swinging an arm be better than swinging a bat?
Pulling your arm off and using it as a bat is stupid as hell.
Because first of all, you only have one arm to swing with. Second of all, even if you beat their ass, you got to put that arm back on. It's all broken and stuff.
Do they come off and shoot out like rockets?
You mean like once he takes it off, does another one grow? That'd be better because then it's disposable. You could throw an arm at him.
I don't know. It doesn't look like another one.
Also,
grows.
he said limbs, so he could probably take his dick off.
And that's where you decided to go.
Who wouldn't go there? There's like
I didn't go there. I didn't even think about him taking his dick off.
You only have
What
like
is he
4
gonna
limbs
do with his dick?
and then your dick.
Okay, so if he takes his dick off,
Mm-hmm.
How is he using that as a weapon? Put it in somebody's face?
I would gag criminals with it. You know how Spider-Man...
You would stick your dick down a criminal's throat.
You know how Spider-Man leaves them all webbed up for the cops?
Mm-hmm.
I would leave them all tied up, dick in each of their mouth.
How many dicks
and then they'll be like, arm fall off? I mean, I'm assuming one pops off. So the biggest one would go in the leader's mouth. And then the little chodes that pop up after that, I'll just pop in
so
everybody
you're
else's mouth.
assuming that you can grow more dicks after you take...
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't leave
like
my
bullets.
dick in... Yeah, I wouldn't leave my dick in there.
You take it back out?
I thought we moved on to the fact that he could take his arm off and another arm grows.
No, I didn't know that that's where we were going.
Well,
so
speaking of moving on... Let's go to the next one.
You don't want to talk about putting your dick in villains' mouths anymore?
If it don't grow back. I can throw it if I'm in a pinch.
Hey, do you think that he can feel it?
Feel it?
Yeah, when he
like
throws
feel it?
Like, can he feel it?
Oh, like if he throws it, like the
it
dick?
Off and throws.
That'd be the worst power ever. Then that means every time you hit somebody with your arm, it's like it hurts. That's terrible.
All right.
Really pitch that.
Captain Planet. Earth, fire, wind, water, lightning, magnetism, and magma.
Does that mean...
Captain Planet can also fly and become invisible. With fire, Captain Planet can shoot fire out of his hands and control wildfires. With water, he can shoot water and control water from lakes.
Nigga, this is great powers.
Yeah, he's really good. But he was so positive.
Yeah, he might have been an asshole, but he's not the worst superhero ever.
I'm Captain Planet.
Yeah, he was a douche, but I mean, that sounds like the Avatar. He has power. He has control over all that shit.
Sound like the Avatar, but yeah.
And how did it go? The kids all said those things and then summoned him?
Yeah.
So they didn't turn into him.
They didn't turn into him.
So they just were...
Do you remember the different voices? I specifically remember wind, water. Were they like
they made it like hella diverse?
Earth, fire, wind, water. Do you remember?
They really played Middle Eastern people in cartoons. It was always like super Middle... You remember Johnny Quest? And he had it was like the dude with the blonde hair who went on adventures. Mm-hmm. He was like a kid though. Mm-hmm. And he had like his I forgot what the dude's name, but he had the everything, the turban, and he was like, Johnny, no, don't go in there. It was like they turned it up.
I think Timmy Turner has a friend too, right? Doesn't he?
Fairly Odd Parents?
Uh-huh. Doesn't he have a Middle Eastern friend? Or am I thinking of Jimmy Neutron?
I think Jimmy Neutron did.
Yeah, I think they all do.
I don't remember Timmy Turner's friends. I remember he had a black friend.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember like an Indian.
They be playing black people in the cartoons too.
Yeah, I mean they've been do that.
We just watched Transformers. Hey, I'm Jazz. What up, punk? No,
the Black Power Ranger, all that. Man, I like Captain Planet. I mean, in terms of his powers, I wouldn't mind having those powers.
Okay. Green Hornet. Genius level intellect, expert detective, skilled at hand-to-hand combat.
What's wrong with that?
He's just smart and can fight.
That's
not a superhero.
That's Batman. And with the resources. That was yours that you were gonna.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I was about to say no Batman slander here.
No.
They went to ninja school.
Batman isn't my favorite.
Batman's hard. He's out here fighting with the Avengers, knowing that he could die at any moment.
Stone Boy.
Okay.
Stone Boy is a native of Zwin who people can petrify their bodies into stone. They developed this ability to put themselves into suspended animation for their planet's 6-month-long nights. While Stone Boy is in his petrified form, he cannot move, but he is still conscious of the world around him.
Can I see him? Wait, he can't move? Let me see him. Oh, he just looks like a regular guy?
Yeah.
Stone Boy. So it's
Boy
basically
sucks.
like a useless thing, because Thing is made of rock, but he can do stuff.
Right, like, can you take your stones off and throw them at people?
It doesn't seem like he can do anything. He's just
like,
aware.
I'm here.
So he can just sink to the bottom of the ocean and he's there alive forever.
Right. Like, who cares about that? Gold Balls.
Can't wait.
Is a mutant with superhuman ability to project at high speed gold-colored, non-viable ball-shaped eggs made of unknown substance of different sizes from any part of his body. So he throwing his nuts at people.
I don't think that's what I originally thought, that he had gold balls, but he can create just different types of golden balls.
Oh, which also can be used as a concussive weapon.
He can hit somebody with the balls.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see what he looks like? He's black?
No. He's tanned.
Project at high... Can I see one? To project at high-speed, gold-colored, non-viable, ball-shaped eggs. I've never seen so many hyphenated words next to each other. Oh, they're eggs of an unknown substance and of different sizes and from any part of his body.
He's throwing sperm. Imagine if he threw sperm at you and it hit your face.
He's more useful than Arm Fall Off Boy, but he's the worst on here so far.
He's horrible.
Because I would probably read a Arm Fall Off Boy comic.
Would you?
Yeah, to see what he gets himself into. There's no way. That was just a terrible idea.
And then my choice right here. Squirrel Girl.
I like Squirrel Girl.
I knew you was gonna say that. I knew you was gonna hate this. Okay.
She's dope.
Squirrel Girl was first introduced in Marvel Superheroes number 8 in 1991, but she's grown in popularity in the 21st century after starring in her own solo series, Unbeatable Squirrel Girl. She obtained that nickname after defeating powerful villains like Whiplash, Kraven, and even Dr. Doom. Her power
Squirrel Girl defeated Dr. Doom?
Yeah. Her power level has become a bit of a meme in pop-up culture. She possesses many superpowers like enhanced agility and accelerated healing, but her most famous is the power to communicate with and command squirrels.
You know how important that would be in the city?
A legion of angry squirrels can be quite deadly, but as far as superpowers go, commanding squirrels is silly and rarely useful.
First of all, in Los Angeles, if you had command over squirrels, you would know everything around the city. Number 2, she has squirrel armor made of squirrels. Squirrels get on her and give her squirrel.
I don't think you're making
armor.
Your case.
She has a super crew, and in it is a nigga named Chipmunk Hunk.
Chipmunk Hunk?
Chipmunk Hunk.
Are you reading something?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
All the undefeated moments of Squirrel Girl.
I knew. Remember I told you was gonna hate my selection.
That's what I'm saying. This ain't real. This ain't real. Because if you look up, anyone who looks up Squirrel Girl should be sold immediately.
No, I'm not sold. Squirrel Girl is
She
trash.
beat up the Avengers for mocking her friends. She became the Iron Squirrel.
This is getting funnier by the description. I'm Squirrel Girl. How she sound?
She went to the moon and took selfies.
Stop.
Which is why in that game she'd be pulling out the phone and stuff. And then she defeated Dr. Doom by overwhelming him with squirrels. It's more of a hit on Dr. Doom's character than anything.
So weak. So if you had the chance to pick out of the worst superheroes to be out of that list, who you picking? You picking Squirrel Girl?
Would I have to become a girl? Can I be Squirrel Boy?
Sure, you can be Squirrel Boy.
Well, honestly, from that list, I'll be Captain Planet. Captain Planet sounds amazing. Green Hornet, not a big deal. That's pretty bad. I mean, but if you were in the comic book world, I'd be mad if I had that power. But
Captain Planet,
his haircut was trash. I would definitely be
he looked like
Squirrel Boy.
High school 90s jock bully.
Yeah, that's true. That is how they had their hair.
That's a mullet?
Squirrel Boy would just have... I would have a fun TV series. I think the worst superhero, and don't come for me in the chat. The Incredible Hulk.
Get the hell out of here. You are lying.
Yes, that's the worst power to have.
Why?
Oh, you're so smart, but when you're about to have sex, you black out and then the girl is dead and the neighborhood's destroyed. That's your power?
So the reason you think he's the weakest is because he can't fuck?
No, he can't do anything.
He's super strong.
He don't know what he's doing. It's basically a nightmare of being blackout drunk. Every time he gets too upset, he doesn't remember anything. He turns into one of the strongest things ever and just goes on a rampage without any thought.
But he's super strong.
So?
He's damn near invincible.
It's not him, though.
But it is. It's his character.
I'm going to jail for everything that Hulk does. But Hulk is a whole different thing.
So you wouldn't feel more comfortable if you had Hulk on your team?
If I wasn't Hulk, absolutely. That's
Right.
why Hulk works in group movies like the Avengers. A Hulk movie, yawn. Because it's really just about
You don't
them.
like any of the Hulk movies?
Nah. The super
Really?
one where the dude was running all fast and
That
stuff.
shit was crazy.
Nah.
And then he turned into that big monster.
Although
But
that
it
was a
took
better
him
Hulk than
That
in the
was
Avengers.
really
If
good.
that Hulk was fighting Thanos, it would have been a little different.
Now, I'll give you, there was one movie where the Hulk was just non-existent and is it Endgame?
Yeah.
or-
When either
He was scared
the
or
version he was in it's whenever he got his ass whipped by Thanos.
Mm-hmm.
Either he wouldn't come out.
Right.
Remember, he was like going no and talking to him. That's how I know they're two different people. They were talking to each other. It was like demonic possession.
It's like the Nutty Professor and Buddy Love.
Not really.
Chunky butt.
Buddy Love isn't destroying the city.
No.
Hell no.
I love the Nutty Professor.
Hulk is trash. But speaking of Nutty Professor, name a place to eat that's nasty AF, but people be hyping it up. I'll give you Twitter's answers, then I'll ask you for your blasphemy.
Oh, I'm ready. I guarantee you my choice
Is
will
on here.
probably be in the first 3 responses.
Okay.
And if not, I got to take a shot.
Why do I think it's first? Chipotle.
Boom.
Yeah. As soon as you said the first 3, I was like, damn. It's probably this first one.
That's it.
Since we're still on Twitter, I will hold
Okay.
Cheesecake Factory.
They tripping.
Big tripping. I love Cheesecake
Oh,
Factory.
the brown
Menu too
bread,
big.
the miso salmon. Oh my God. Their spinach dip is fire.
Waffle House after the club.
I have no argument with that.
We don't really live over there.
Yeah, but I've had it and I was not impressed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've had some Waffle House that was busting though.
Oh, I haven't.
It is like compared to its legend. When you go out there, there is a little element of like, oh, really? But it was pretty fire though. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
I had it at not like the best location,
Mm.
which means that it was like a good location. It's usually good at the bad
Oh.
locations.
Did you see any fights or anything?
No, and it was
there?
clean.
No.
That's why I was like, this probably isn't like a legit Waffle House.
Mm. Yeah, the food just wasn't.
The only time I went to a legit Waffle House was after hours, and we couldn't get in because of a fight. So
Oh.
I was like, this is pretty
Nice.
legit. I didn't get
Oh,
the
okay.
food, but
That was probably the best Waffle House you ever
probably the
didn't
best
have.
in the city.
Yeah.
Yeah. McDonald's,
Nah, they tripping.
Olive Garden. Only thing good is the salad plus breadsticks.
Nah, you gotta see, people don't know. They got some fire ass Moscato. First off, that's a drink, I know. But also they have the Alfredo sauce. You can get it just in a little bowl and you dip the breadsticks inside of the Alfredo sauce. Nigga.
Olive Garden?
Talk
I
to
don't think
me
I've ever really
nice.
been there. I've only been
Oh
there.
my God. The salad is fire though. The salad and the breadsticks and the Alfredo sauce
I want
and
to
the
go.
Moscato.
People are saying Raising Cane's, Five Guys.
Okay, wait.
I love Five Guys.
Raising Cane's is like I feel so fat right now because I have like I have a description of each place. So Raising Cane's, the chicken is not seasoned well to me.
Okay.
But the sauce that it comes with,
that's
fits.
Sauce is fire.
Oh my God.
Any sauce that's that color is good.
Mm-hmm.
That color is undefeated with sauces.
But the toast as well. I think it's like Texas toast.
Mm-hmm.
It's fire. It's super fire.
Someone said Chick-fil-A, tripping.
I'm
seeing a lot of get Chipotle out of the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
There's if you really think Chipotle nasty, seek help. There's a lot of people that are combating the Chipotle slander.
It's just not.
Someone said Benihana's food has no seasoning whatsoever.
I agree.
The first time I went there, it was not good. And then I had like real hibachi, like from the trucks and stuff. Oof.
Oh my God.
Different.
Yeah. And they don't even really season it when they're cooking it. It's just really about the entertainment for Benihana's.
You could probably speak to this. Ruth's Chris.
Did you say Ruth Crisp?
Ruth's Chris.
Ruth Chris?
Someone said they spelled it Ruth's Chris, as if Chris belonged to Ruth. Is it just Ruth Chris?
I think it's just Ruth Chris. The steaks aren't as good as their reputation, but it's not bad.
Okay.
I feel like I'd make a better tasting steak at home.
Someone said P.F. Chang's.
Nah, they tripping.
You like P.F. Chang's?
Mm-hmm. It's like a glorified Panda Express.
You know, I'm seeing...
But I like Panda.
I'm seeing a lot of like family restaurants like Applebee's, Texas Roadhouse, Chili's.
Chili's, baby back ribs.
But I don't see anybody really hyping up family restaurants like that. I'm talking about the ones that get all the praise and stuff. So we might as well just go over the ones that we came here for.
The Chipotle.
Chipotle. Have you had everything?
I feel like I have.
Because the first time I went to Chipotle when it was like all the hype, I had the tacos like an idiot. And I was like, these are terrible. And I didn't have Chipotle for like 2 years after that. But then I had the burrito. Then I had the burrito bowl. Then I had the quesarito.
Oh, and you love Chipotle.
Have you ever had the quesarito?
No,
it's
because
hidden.
I stopped eating it after the burritos. And then, to be honest with you, I'm going to say this. Chipotle, I used to go there and I was like, this is okay. This is cool. I honestly like El Pollo Loco better. But
it's a weird comparison.
No, I mean, they got similar. They got the chicken. They got some avocado salsa.
El Pollo Loco is undefeated. Since I was in middle school, that has been a staple. I haven't had it in a long time. Probably have it today.
Yes. But it was like okay, and then people start getting sick
from Chipotle
over and over. Yes,
that was your location.
No, it wasn't.
You can't blame the location.
It was nationwide.
Oh, you were talking about during their little salmonella thing?
The little salmonella
Come
thing?
on.
It happened multiple times.
It's just a little salmonella.
Wow.
You just stop eating. I remember that. You just stop eating at Chipotle
and
for a while.
And I was like, it's not that good. So for me to risk.
It got better. I remember I was all the Chipotles had like tumbleweeds in them. Everybody was just looking sad working there. And then we jumped back on. What? Subway's had that scare left and right.
I will not eat at Subway.
Subway found out the tuna wasn't tuna. And they're still around.
I stopped eating Subway because I feel like their workers really hate working there.
Subway?
Because yes,
they went too viral. They went viral a bunch of times.
How many different viral videos have you seen where they're just fucking up the food?
Yeah.
It's rats all on the cookies, eating out the fucking lettuce, and
them cookies are good though. I don't blame them rats. I don't blame them rats at all.
There's too many different situations of you can't trust the workers at Subway that I was just like,
Yeah. I mean, I think it's no different in a restaurant kitchen when they're preparing stuff. I think that social media just kind of gives us the show, but what's scary is the people who aren't even doing it for social media. Like, then people who get caught by the cameras jacking off into the thing. It's just like, ice cream you were just doing that for your own sick pleasure, not even for clout. That's terrifying.
Imagine how much cum you've probably eaten out of the ice cream machine.
Let's not do that.
Oh, okay.
My other defense is everybody says In-N-Out and Wingstop.
No way.
They need to Wingstop.
Oh my God.
Wingstop is so good. Sometimes they be keeping the feathers on there and they're just fried feathers sticking on them, which I hate.
Because it's so easy to pluck all the feathers. Like when I make chicken at home, sometimes they come with little feathers, few feathers stuck in them. They're really easy to pluck.
But it's raw at that point, which makes sense. But after the frying, it's like, come on, dog. Look, and they always look like hands. Like,
I feel like Wingstop is cool.
Wingstop is fire. People be trying to play Wingstop like they don't have the most undefeated lemon pepper ever, which brings us to the first ad. No, I'm just kidding. Wingstop ad. No, but I be trying to like get other people's lemon pepper. It ain't it. In-N-Out, I see why people could be hyped up from the East Coast and come out here and be like, it's lackluster, but it's not bad.
Hold on.
It's not really. It's not like it's not the most amazing burger ever, but it's not.
What?
It's not terrible.
Oh my God! Do you get the protein style burgers from?
Is that the one with no buns?
Yes, wrapped in lettuce.
Who the fuck does that?
I do. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Nah.
You welcome, nigga.
Nobody
let me
wants
tell
that
you.
damn Little Mermaid ass burger.
Let me tell you what it is. So what it does is the bread that they use takes some of the flavor away from the meat. So it's not dry. What?
The bread?
So the bread takes some of the flavor away from the burger. When it's wrapped in lettuce, you get all the flavor. And when I tell you
lettuce.
No, when I tell you, you can barely even taste the lettuce. It's really just to hold it together.
So it's just meat?
It's meat and cheese and sauce and onions or whatever you have put on it. Some people get it animal style.
I like
Patrick,
the bread.
When I tell you,
I like the bread.
I've turned so many people on to the protein style burgers at In-N-Out.
There's
a lot of places that do protein style burgers, and it's trash.
I think I like the balance of the bread.
But you haven't.
That's like eating a glizzy without the bun. Just get straight to the link.
Y'all remember this? I'm gonna have you try it.
No, I'm not saying it. I'm not gonna like it, but it's like I'm not gonna just start getting it. You're gonna
love it.
I'm not gonna just start getting it.
Once you bite into it, you're gonna love it.
Damn lettuce, Peter Rabbit ass burgers.
I promise you.
All right. Well,
welcome.
Since we dropping facts anyways, let's get into these thick facts. My fact fire.
Okay, well, since I went first because I won the Rochambeezy, you can go first with your fact.
Sweet. All right. This is about Congress, but it's not no boring political fact. Okay. Picture this. Picture 1858. Top hats, powdered wigs, slavery, right?
Ugh. There was slavery.
Okay. Muddy with the years. Get this. Historical records actually note that a large fight broke out among members of Congress in the U.S. House of Representatives in 1858. The niggas was getting the squabs in.
They was pulling their wigs off.
They was fighting. It was a riot. It broke out. And it ended when a member got his wig knocked off. And then he accidentally put it on backwards.
Everybody started laughing.
Causing an outburst of laughter and ending the fight.
Yo!
These niggas were drunks.
That's hilarious. Was these Quakers?
First of all, them wigs was trash. I don't know what the fashion sense was back then, but I don't know why having white rollers that were huge, and then these niggas were squabbling and fighting. They got decked, knocked his wig off.
His wig flew off.
He probably pulled his chaps up, put his wigs back on, and it was backwards.
I told you about the time my mom got mad at me and my cousin, and her ponytail flew off across the room. We didn't even get a spanking after that.
Why?
Because everybody laughed. Yes. So
laughter.
The crazy thing is, nowadays, wig falling off is kind of like part of the process of the fight now. Ain't nobody laughing outside of the people.
You think they was like really getting it
it's
in?
Like the point is to pull the wig off.
Yeah, and they weren't securing the wig back then. They weren't. What do you guys do? Securing the wig? That'd be crazy. It'd be looking like they hurt their neck. It'd be like...
Oh, you talking about like that sorority that has that dance where they're like...
No, just when random like women get a wig that's expensive and they test it out and they're like... and it look like a helicopter. But I'm just saying that they didn't have their wigs secured. They was knocking people out. You know how like white people be saying nigga during fights nowadays? They were probably saying it hella back then.
What? White people are saying nigga during fights?
Don't act like you haven't heard white people saying nigga when they about to fight.
No, well...
Are you serious?
I've only heard the ones that get beat up for using it.
No, they're like, it'd be like videos where they're just, it's accepted already. Like it's really them fighting each other and saying nigga.
Oh, see, I haven't seen those.
Oh,
white people fighting each other, calling each other niggas?
Anytime tension escalates, every race resorts to nigga. I don't know why. It's like the intimidating word, but no one's fighting each other like, yeah, buddy. You know?
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, folk.
Come get these knuckles, brother.
Get these knuckles.
This knuckle sandwich.
Yeah, that's pretty funny that they all dapped each other up after the wig flew off.
I wonder if they got any work done after that. Like, all right, back to it.
They're still not getting any work done. Da-dun-ch. Political humor.
My fact. There's no word in the English language that rhymes with month.
Challenge accepted. I pull up after the hunt.
Nope.
Niggas know me, know I'm chilling with guns.
Nope.
If you have a lisp, I got hella guns.
But that's not... There's no word in the English language that rhymes with month. So
dunce.
Nope. Crunch.
They're talking about like a literal rhyme that's basically unth. Eminem could make it work.
No.
Every month I get up and I stunts and I go out and I get Captain Crunch and then I bunts. See me once a month. You see me once a month.
You going with the
once a month with some bunch of crunch.
Bunch of crunch.
I'm at the movies once a month with some bunch of crunch.
I said a jump in the month and a sunt. And a dunth.
Punt. Runth. Sunth. Tunth.
Nope.
Vonth.
Nope.
Why'd I start it? T.
Right. Why didn't you go bunt, cunt,
J,
dump,
K, L, lunth?
What is lunth? Nunth.
What if you punted the ball? It's like I punt already.
No, punted. That would be punted. Come on. I scoured the comments too to see if anybody came up with anything. And
once in a lifetime.
Somebody was like, Mike Tyson could make it rhyme. Of course.
See, I was saying the lisps. Mm-hmm. The lisps got it. All right. That was cool. That was a good fact.
Coolio.
That was a good fact.
Thank you.
All right. We will see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye. No.